Prize fighter, the featherweights, off to an explosive start. Choi, the Mongolian powerhouse, stopping his opponent Lee Glover in the second round after putting him down in the first. He celebrates, he's through to the semi-finals. But who will he face? Will it be Lee Jennings or George Jupp? That's up next.
I mean, I can box, I'm experienced, but all in all, it's about fighting, isn't it?
Prize fighter brings everything to the table. There's going to be all different styles in it. If you get the right draw and you feel that you can take these guys, it'd be a good thing to watch. Yeah.
I think it can really suit my style. If I box to the best of my ability, it will really suit me. I'm
just going to do what I have to do to win, whether it's box, fight, whatever, and hopefully adapt and get the job done.
I think everyone's underdog. I mean, I don't think there's any favourites or underdogs in this. This is what makes it so exciting, prize fighter.
This is why I turned professional, to win big things like this, and I'll be over the moon for one.
Two of the less fancied fighters in this competition. That's Lee Jennings, big Liverpool fan. He's had over 80 amateur fights. His brother, of course, Stephen Jennings, also a fighter, facing the 20-to-1 shot George Jupp, age just 20. He's only boxed 16 rounds as a professional. MC, John McDonald.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Quarter-final number 2 in the prize fighter series in the featherweight division. Introducing to you firstly, fighting under the red corner, wearing the red trunks trimmed with blue, weighing in at 9 stone, 1 pound 2 ounces, 4-fight record, 3 wins, 1 inside the scheduled distance, and just 1 defeat. From Belvedere, London, George Jupp. Across the ring, fighting under the blue corner, wearing the green trunks trimmed with white. Weighed at 8 stone, 13 pounds, 8 ounces, 7-fight record, 5 wins, 2 inside the scheduled distance, and just 2 defeats. From Liverpool, Lee Jennings. Time to hit the bell is Brian Heath. Our referee in charge of the action is Terry O'Connor. This is 3 3-minute rounds, quarter-final number 2.
You don't both know the rules. Protect yourself at all times. When I say break, I want it straight away. Shake hands, best of luck to both. God bless you.
Well, follow that. That's the message for Lee Jennings and George Jupp. A sensational start to this prize fighter. Choi blasting away. We might see something a little bit different here. George Jupp against Lee Jennings. And the big question for Jupp, only 20, very inexperienced. Can a stylist, a craftsman who's tall and rangy, can he box behind a long left jab and win a prize fight? Well, the way Jennings is starting out, it's going to be a tough ask.
Well, Jennings is not hanging around here. He's going straight for them good body shots there, trying to slow his man down. Very, very confident on the front foot, Jennings. No jabs coming from him at all, just looking for power shots.
Well, Jennings hoping to make it a Liverpool double this evening, this Saturday night. The football team, Liverpool, disposing of West Bromwich Albion. Well, can Jennings put away Jupp?
You have to mention that, haven't you?
Sorry about that. Jennings has made a fast start here, and Jupp having trouble just keeping him at distance. Oh, this is quite a start from Jennings, who had a terrific win last time out. Oh, he got caught there, though. Jupp landed a real good left hand.
Yeah, that was a good shot there from Jupp. But what Jupp's got to concentrate on here, Nick, he's keeping mainly at mid and long range. Straight shots, keep his man at bay, because when Jennings gets to him, then he tries to work the body. There's another body shot going in, you see. So he's got to keep his distance as young Jupp.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think Choi set the tempo for this whole tournament, because he's gone out like an express train. These two are following suit as well, straight down to business. This is shaping up to be the best prize fighter we've ever had. Absolutely sensational action here.
Yeah, you can clearly see Jennings going for big shots. He's trying to knock his opponent out in the first round so he can save his energy. Remember, you've got to have 3 fights to win this tournament, but that's good boxing from Jupp.
Yeah, he's settling down a little bit here, the youngster. Boxes out of the Johnny Eames gym in Canning Town, the TKO. along with his teammate Ian Bailey. There is a scenario where Johnny Eames could have 2 fighters in the final because they avoided each other in the draw. Long way to go before that starts happening, of course. But encouraging the way Jupp is starting to put his boxing together after that blistering start from Jennings. And how much work did Jennings put into that first minute or so?
A lovely little short left hook as well from Jupp there. He uses his jab as well as Jennings is coming forward. Jennings started off the first minute very strongly, but now he's just walking onto punches.
Well, he just went out so fast, Jennings, didn't he? And when Jupp just stood up to it, oh, a good right hand got through from Jennings, though. I tell you, both these fellas have felt each other's power in this first round.
This is a close round, it really is.
Really good action. And a very tough one to score. It's a fast start from Jennings, but George Jupp went into it and got into it the longer that round progressed.
Nice deep breath, very nice big deep breath here.
Keep him on his back foot. Don't be stepping off and giving him room.
Yeah, that was a close round, it really was. Jennings boxed superbly in that first minute or so. Good right uppercut there and left hook, targeting the body, trying to slow his man down. But Jupp towards the end of the round got the better of things. This is good work again from Jennings, keeping his man on the ropes, pounding away at the body. Lovely uppercut left hook combination there from him. But Jupp, I thought, got the better of things the last minute or so. Great right uppercut there, and there's a short left hook, but gets caught with one himself.
Oh, that comes in.
Well, he's only had 2 fights in the last 26 months, Lee Jennings.
Round 2.
He was stopped against Kirk Goodings and then came back in June with that first round stoppage of the unbeaten Chris Truman, which really marked that he was back after a real spell of injury and illness. Probably, as he said himself, left it a bit late to turn pro, but looking here in prize fighting to make up for lost time.
Yeah, better long-range work there from Jupp, but I think
there's some blood there, Richie, somewhere.
Yeah, and what the corner have told him also, Nick, is when...
it's not looking clever at all, that for Jennings. Terry O'Connor has stopped that. That doesn't look good at all.
That's a bad cut. Be interested to see where that came from, whether it was a clash of heads or it was a punch, but that's a bad...
Well, are they going to let him continue? They're going to give him a chance.
It's a dangerous cut as well. Oh, good left hook again from Jupp. I was saying that's the punch he's been targeting on the inside. That's what his corner will have told him.
Clever boxing from the youngster. And Jennings really fighting with desperation now.
Yeah, it's all or nothing now for Jennings, but oh, lovely work from Jupp there.
Usually is a clash of heads. I'm sure we'll get a replay look at that to see if that was indeed the case. Terrific work from Jupp, landing a really good combination. And I think Terry O'Connor,
he's going to have... Oh, there's a gum shield
flew out in all that.
There was just a lovely move there from Jupp, the way he rolled from right to left and then came out the roll with a beautiful left hook. Lovely bit of boxing that was.
Well, he's not looking too clever for the 30-year-old Liverpudlian. Spare gum shield.
Sorry. Got some work to do on that good side to get to the end of this round.
Nigel Hardman, the cut man. And it really puts Jupp in a good situation, because even if we were to lose this on points now, the board's doctor might look at Jennings and not allow him to continue, in which case Jupp would take his place in the semi-final. So he almost can't lose here as long as he's sensible, George Jupp. But he's boxing so well. I'm very impressed with the young man and his composure after that fast start from Jennings.
He's boxing better behind his jab, actually, Nick. He's just waiting for Jennings to come forward, then he's popping that shot out. But I like his guard as well. And yet,
that's what he said he wanted to do. He wanted to work that jab, because it's such a natural weapon for him. He is tall. He's probably the tallest man in this field.
The referee's having another look at this side.
It really doesn't look too clever. Terry O'Connor says that's enough. Well, you've got to feel for Lee Jennings, because I'm pretty sure that was a clash of heads, but Jupp, with what we saw of him, looked pretty useful.
He looked very good indeed. You see, the cut's in a dangerous position. If it was below the eye, the blood would be running away from the eye, but because it's actually running into his eye, it's above the eye, then it's impairing his vision. Good decision by the referee.
So, St. George Jupp goes marching into the semi-finals. We won't tell him who his opponent is there, but let's see if we can confirm how that injury happened, and there it is.
There it is. Yeah, clash of heads there. I think that's what caused the actual cut.
It was one of those as well, Richie. As soon as you saw it, I saw you give your head a little shake, because you know that's a bad one, isn't it?
Well, when the blood's running into the eye like that, then, you know, it really is dangerous, because it impairs his vision, and the referee is correct in stopping it.
And of course, in the long term, even if he'd won that fight under the rules of prize fighter, the board might have, the doctor might have looked at him and said, no, we can't let you box on.
Well, the thing is, Nick, as well, it's imperative to avoid injury in your opening contest in this tournament.
Absolutely, but nonetheless, disappointment, obviously, in one corner, but George Jupp, that was a useful little performance.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Timekeeper Brian Heath recorded a time of 1 minute and 55 seconds of the second round. Unfortunately, Jennings is in no position to continue. Your winner and through to semi-final, number 1, George Jupp!
Yeah, 20 years old. We didn't know what his temperament was going to be like in a tournament like this. But we knew he was a stylist. We knew he had that long jab. Now we know he's got a little bit of heart as well, Richie.
Yeah, I was very impressed with him there, because he was under pressure right from the opening bell, and he handled it, he coped, and he come through, and he showed some good boxing skills. So for a young man, yeah, he's got a bright future.
No question about it. Andy Scott is with both fellas, I think.
Yeah, I'll start with you, Lee. How disappointed are you that the fight's been stopped on a cut?
Awfully disappointed, but things happen. This is boxing, people get hurt, things happen. It's just unfortunate, one of them things.
Was the blood running into the eye becoming an issue?
No. Right at the end, it started going in my eye quite a touch. I mean, it made me start throwing a bit more than I should have, and not timing my shots more, but I mean, I knew by the first, as soon as it went, I knew I was going to be in trouble with the cut.
George, I'll come to you. Are you now confident that you can go on and win this tournament?
I'm just going to take every fight as it comes, take one fight at a time. I'm disappointed that I won by a cut, but I'm very happy to be through to the next round and can't wait to take on the next man.
Were you confident that you could have gone on and won it on the points?
Yeah, I believe in my ability, but it's hard to say. The fight was just warming up to a good fight, and it's unfortunate he got a deep cut like that, and it ended the night.
Top half of the draw, but you've got Choi, the Mongolian warrior, waiting for you. Did you see his performance against Lee Glover, and have you got a game plan in mind?
We know what we're doing, I know what to do, but it's going to be a difficult fight, but I believe in myself, so I'm looking forward to fighting him, yeah.
Thanks, George. Get yourself back to the dressing room.
George Jupp, very cool character. Disappointment there for Lee Jennings. Your heart goes out to him. A nasty-looking cut above that left eye. It's Choi against George Jupp in the semi-final. But coming next, Ian Bailey, 27-year-old from Slough. He's held his own, been the distance with some decent operators. Takes on the flash, talented 22-year-old Rhys Roberts from Manchester. Barber by day, boxer by night.
Talk of the devil, hello Chloe. Oh, talk of the devil, hello Richard. Talk of the devil, hello Kieran, love.
I'm not the devil, I'm Hellboy.
Ho! Egg mayo baguette, but no mayo on a roll, please.
Egg roll, then?
Yeah.
I think someone's got a soft spot for you, Nan.
We should try that Viagra, then.
Nan?
A freshly brewed British comedy, The Cafe, opening soon on Sky One HD.
This way. This Christmas, someone is making sure your new sofa is delivered before the big day.
It's not us!
Order your sofa now and the people
Not elves!
at DFS will make sure it's in your home for Christmas and you'll only pay half.
Did she say elf? No, she said half.
So you'll save more than enough to take your family to see the new Arthur Christmas movie. Half-price sofas, interest-free and also payment-free till next Easter, delivered before Christmas by DFS.
Not by elves!
There's a voice that keeps on calling me down the road that's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on.
To communicate is in our nature. To create is in our nature. To connect is in our nature.
To talk balloons is in your nature. To bet on Paddy Power Mobile is in mine. PaddyPower.com on iPhone, Android and BlackBerry.
You work hard all week, so we had an idea. Unlike other major banks, we open every branch every Saturday to give you more time to do your banking. Every branch open every Saturday. Halifax, the people who give you extra.
Press 81 Premium Cider. Chill to perfection.
Sky Sports customers, get unmissable sports action with ESPN. Catch exclusively live Barclays Premier League matches, the FA Cup with Budweiser, UEFA Europa League, Aviva Premiership Rugby, and much more world-class sport. Live on TV, online, and now free on the go. That's ESPN for just £2.8 a week, with no annual contract and free on Sky Go, exclusive to Sky customers. Go to sky.com/ESPN, press the red button, or call now to complete your sports package.
I love Italy. I'm not an actress. I just play one of the movies. I do all my own stunts, even the lovemaking. I like my lips for kissing. Oh, I'm not looking for a million things, just that one perfect thing. Love. That's the one. Dolce & Gabbana. The one.
Plenty of drama in Prize Fighter. That clash of heads meant Lee Jennings was forced out of the competition. Referee called a halt to proceedings. George Jupp will face Choi in our semi-final #1. Up next, it's London against Manchester.
Someone like me with the style that I've got, you know, right from the outset, I should be seen as having a very good chance.
I love boxing, it's my life, and you know, this is a goal that I can achieve, that can set me up for things in the future, so it'd mean, you know, the world to me.
I feel I belong in a level above what my record shows me to be, and yeah, to do that and to beat some of the guys that are in the competition, it would mean that I can set the record straight.
I'm fast, I can punch, I'm very elusive, I've got that flashy style.
For me, it's just about keeping a cool head on the night and boxing whatever's in front of me to the best of my ability, and if I do that, I know I'll win.
I guarantee I'll be prize fight champion on the 29th.
That's Ian Bailey, 16-1 outside with the bookmakers at the start of the evening's proceedings. Comes into the competition on a high with back-to-back wins. Takes on the flashy Rhys Roberts. Loads of money went on him at the start of the week. 22-year-old from Manchester, rebuilding after his first defeat as a pro, who was forced to pull out with a hand injury. Our MC is John McDonald.
Thank you and welcome back to the action. This is quarterfinal #3 in the Prize Fighter Series in the featherweight division. Introducing to you firstly, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the blue trunks trimmed with red, weighing in at 9 stone, 1 pound 5 ounces, with a 14 fight record, 13 wins, 2 inside the scheduled distance, and just 1 defeat. Please welcome Pure Silk, Rhys Roberts. And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks trimmed with silver, weighing in at 9 stone and 14 ounces. Taking part in his 15th professional contest. Ladies and gentlemen, from Slough, it's the battling Ian Bailey! Time to give the bell is Brian Heath, and our referee in charge of the action is Mr. Mark Green of Romford. This is 3 3-minute rounds, quarter-final, number 3.
Instructions at all times and protect yourselves at all times. Shake hands, let's go.
Well, can we keep this pace going? Ian Bailey here, officially the unluckiest man in the history of prize fighter. In last year's Super Bantamweight tournament, he lost a coin toss with Paul McElhenney to see who would go into the final off the bench, as it were, when there was an injured boxer. The winner of that coin toss was guaranteed £16,000. Bailey came up on the wrong end of it. He's hoping for better luck in his second session as a prize fighter. But he's got his hands full against the very stylish and flashy Rhys Roberts. Pure Silk, they call him. He's the man that the bookies think is going to be facing Choi in the final. But as we've seen in prize fighter already tonight, anything can happen. Expect the unexpected and don't blink.
Yeah, Roberts has got some good skills. He's fast, skillful, can box on the back foot as well. But with Bailey's record, it's very deceiving. Although it's 7-7, if you look at some of his defeats, he's lost to Carl Frampton, Michael Walsh, Ryan Walsh, Lee Selby, who's now British champion. So he's been in with good opposition.
He really has. It's a very deceptive record, as you say. And Roberts just the one defeat when he damaged his right hand, and that's been a bit of a story of his career so far. He insists that the hand is fine, but is that boxer bravado? He says when he's in sparring, oh, the left hand that landed there, that certainly stung Bailey, but that's been really the only blemish for Roberts.
What a lovely left hook to the body there as well from Roberts. Super shot. His timing is very good tonight. He's catching Bailey as he's coming. He's actually counter-attacking. He's waiting for Bailey to attack, and then he's stepping in there and beating him to the punch.
Yeah, a real clever boxer, the Manchester man. Trainer Johnny Eames has already seen George Jutt go through to the semi-finals, but Ian Bailey, his second boxer in the tournament, is going to have to really, well, pull off a bit of an upset if he's going to get past Rhys Roberts.
Yeah, Roberts boxing very well. Look at that for a right uppercut. Bailey, oh, and a good left hook.
Real hurtful, set him up nicely, landed a right, and then the left hook just blasted through, then dug a little left to the body as well. Shots coming from all angles from Roberts right now.
See, at the moment, Nick, what Bailey's doing wrong, he's waiting a little bit too long. What he's got to do, he's got to quicken his footwork up a little bit, close his man down. He's just waiting a fraction too long and getting caught as he's coming in.
Crisp, accurate, fast work from Roberts. But the pressure is coming from Bailey. He's going to try and grind his man down if he can here.
Well, that's where he's got to work on that inside there. It's a little bit better, but the quality punching is definitely coming from the Manchester man.
Better from Bailey, managed to block some of those shots.
Oh, and a good right hand left uppercut as well there from Roberts. With good skills, fast shots.
That was a nice switch. He feinted with the left and landed with the right. Right on the bell there, Rhys Roberts.
Yeah, some good stuff here from Roberts, just waiting for his man there. Lovely short left and then followed with that right hand right through the guard. Bailey was doing all the attacking but walking on to punches. Good right hand left hook combination there from Roberts, and then back to the safety distance again.
Pat Barrett dispensing the wisdom. Turned pro under Barrett, under the now retired Brian Hughes, of course, Rhys Roberts, so you know he's well schooled in the basics and knows how to look after himself.
Yeah. Take him there, make him
work. He'd probably be undefeated, wouldn't he? He lost his first...
Johnny Eames, of course.
His first loss.
Ian Bailey's trainer, who knows his way around East End of London and knows the way around the boxing game very well indeed. I think he knows, he's a realist, he knows his fella's really up against it here. It's all very well pressing and trying to set the tempo, but if you get caught coming in, as he did so much in that first round, you're asking for trouble. Just cannot seem to land first at the moment, Bailey, can he?
He's just been beaten to the punch. The better quality work. That was
a bit better. And there's another one. That'll give him some hope, but Roberts took those shots very well.
Bailey's got to increase his head movement, make that target a little bit harder to hit. See, this is where he should be working. He's tied up on the inside there, but he should be trying to work now, throwing combinations on the inside, Bailey. That's better.
Yeah, it's a better round for him. He's starting to land a few shots here. There's another one.
Yeah, good left hand as well as he's coming forward. Good jab.
Oh, he walked onto that. Might undo some of the good work. Roberts is a real good picker of a shot, isn't he?
Well, if you let Roberts box from the centre of the ring, then he really is in control. You've got to try and back him up, restrict that movement, get him on the ropes in the corners. And when you do get the opportunity, close quarters, that's when you've got to let combinations go. He's a tricky man, though, to nail down.
Roberts looking confident, but the work rate's dropped a little bit from him in this round. And he needs to just be aware of that, because in prize fighter, you can't afford just to cool off a little bit. And a busy fighter often looks like he's a more successful fighter. Bailey's certainly the busier of the two right now.
Blindside the referee as well there, Roberts.
That's better.
Yeah, that was lovely.
Drew him in, punished him, but Bailey responded with a couple of good body shots and continues to work the body here. This is much better from Ian Bailey.
Just walked onto a good shot there, but Bailey's starting to work on the inside, which is better. If anything, Roberts is a little bit lazy on the inside. He's trying to hold, just trying to bide his time a little bit.
Tougher round to score, this one.
Yeah, this is a lot closer this round.
The heads really did come close together there. Don't think there's any damage, thank goodness. Nice body work again from Bailey, really digging in a couple of right hands. It's been a lot busier from Ian Bailey in this second round. Well, those of us who thought it was going to be a Rhys Roberts procession might have to rethink. I wonder how they're seeing that one in the studio. Johnny Nelson, what are your thoughts?
I think Roberts is boxing suit amazingly well. What he needs to do is get Bailey to come onto him. Then he can counter him with the shots instead of taking it to him, because that suits Bailey down to the ground. If you notice the difference between round one and round two, Roberts' success was outstanding. And then, all of a sudden, when he tried to take the fight to him in the second round, he started to get picked off. He was a little more open. Those right-hand leads, those back right-hand leads, left hook, were working nicely for him. It was a time counter. As Bailey walked onto them, boom, double the impact. Didn't know where it was coming from. It was a quick, sharp succession of shots that was working for him really, really well.
Well, there's a lot closer in that second round, and I'll actually give it to Bailey. I thought he just nicked it. The persistent pressure might just turn the judges' heads a little bit. Close one to score, but I'll go Bailey. I think it's 1-1 all on the last round.
I'd agree with you on work rate alone, and landing, especially right hands to the body. Ian Bailey might just have given himself a chance here. Roberts may be the stylist, but Bailey is the grinder in there at the moment. And in prize fighter, sometimes a grinder can get the decision over the stylist.
Good work again from Bailey on the inside. I think Roberts had a lazy second round, didn't work on the inside at all. Flashy shots from him, this is better. He's got to keep his distance from Bailey.
For the first time tonight, I think that factor of conserving yourself for a long night is perhaps playing on the mind of Rhys Roberts. He knows he'll have a couple more fights here, and I wonder if he's just trying to give himself a breather. You just can't afford that in prize fighter. Pacing yourself is sensible, but you can't afford just to take the round off. And Bailey is still pressing away and really trying to make this interesting.
It's clever boxing. hitting from Roberts because he's tying his man up on the inside, but Bailey got good left up.
Terrific left from Roberts. He's landing the cleaner shots. You've got to admire the variety and the quality from Roberts. Is it enough? Because Bailey is just throwing punches, especially body shots, and they're landing.
Roberts is hitting, then he's holding. I think the referee's been a bit lenient with him in this round. And you have to take your hats off to Bailey. Just keeps coming, very, very determined. But the quality from the punches, rather, just aren't there.
Bailey with a swing and a miss, and getting caught. Another one of those left-hand leads from Roberts, but then just carried on throwing punches.